I able to like do the
No,
whole?
you good, you good. It's not a premium smoke room episode, so
Okay.
'cause premium smoke room, as everybody know, all my smokers know, we get a little bit more lively in there. Girls can flash the camera, show tits, and all that good
Oh
shit.
yeah,
So
no, I'm having them out from the jump.
yeah, so you good because you got pasty. Well, it don't even matter. So anyway, so how you doing, gorgeous?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty
So,
good.
yeah, be dying laughing. 5'7" with a 6'6" throat, huh?
Yes, I really try and let everybody know, the head
Mhm.
game is on fleek.
Oh my goodness. And I see that you work with friend of the show Thor.
Yes.
Shouts out to my man Thor and everything. How do you connect with him?
So it was basically just like an in-person interaction. You know what I mean? Um, I ended up running into him. You know, he was like, "Hey, like, why don't you come over?" I was like, "Sure." And I had already like tried to like get my platform like started up a little bit. But living at mom's house, when I first originally started, I was like, I ain't trying to pop. And then she'd be like, hold on, that's my bathroom curtain you got back there. And you ain't paying your highest portion in rent.
Oh my god.
you know.
Oh my god. And that is some shit, yeah, because I glad I did not start my porn career when I was living with my mama, because it would have been some shit. I'm in the damn den trying to edit video and shit, and she walking in.
Right. Right. Like because even when I was first originally starting, I'm all in the bathroom in my
Mhm.
mom's house trying to like make my little content right quick, or like no one's home, and then next thing you know, my 19-year-old brother walk in and is like, "Bitch, why you ain't got no clothes on?"
The things we have to do to start this
Put
business,
them things away.
things that we have to do to start this business. Oh my god. So hello smokers. Y'all know what this is, the STO, the Smokers Lounge. I'm your host, Kevin Summer Chap, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. For sponsors, I ain't about to go deep with this. lsworld.com, excitebunny.com, rodsizzlemagazine.com, and shouts out to my man, son photographer. Much love to you and his wife. BlushAraka.com, our latest sponsor. Proud member of the GW District Black Podcast and Network. So go over to shopgwdistrict.com and do some shopping, why don't you? Also, check me out on fullyswapradio.com in the mornings, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Also, check me out on skyhawkafterdarktv.com as well, the BGP LLC app. And as you can see in the boss chair, looking all sexy with her chocolate ass, 5'7" of pure thickness with a pretty ass smile. I'm gonna let her introduce herself so y'all know who she is. Go ahead, baby.
Hello, hello. I am Brittany Black. I am a new starting OnlyFans creator. I have other platforms like ManyVids, and I also webcam. I used to webcam before, but I'm basically trying to grab everybody back, they'll recognize me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, that's basically my
Oh
little.
my god! And first of all, because you did fuck Thor on camera, you're no longer a content creator. I hate that term. You're a porn
Okay,
star, baby. You're a porn
okay,
star, baby. I'm sorry.
okay.
He won fucking awards. Ain't no fucking way he gonna fuck a content creator. Okay. You graduated from content when you put his dick in your mouth, you graduated from content creator, okay? So with that being said, what got you into webcamming to start off, since that was your first taste of business?
So I'm gonna be real. I was originally like working escort,
Okay.
doing my little thing, dabbling there. I was
Hmm.
mainly online. I was never no streetwalker, never played that game. Didn't really like that whole finesse. But
Hmm.
basically, um, I would do that. And then I was like, well, why not just webcam
Hmm.
and do it in my own space and create money like that? You know what I mean? And basically be sitting on there and just do what I do naturally, you
Hmm.
know, without having anybody else involved, and it started a big liking there. And then I would always have people be like, "Oh, well, like I want to see you fuck somebody," because after so long, they get tired of seeing you play with that toy.
Thank you for saying that. Go ahead.
Begging me, when you go take a date?
Yeah, because and I said, and I had this conversation in episode that I just recorded. Females opt to do webcam and solo and all that because they don't want to fuck a dude.
Right.
But technically, you're fucking a dude when you shoving a dildo in your mouth and your pussy.
Yep.
Period. And some of these motherfuckers are swingers and poly relationships and all this shit.
Oh yeah.
You're in the lifestyle, you're going to have a body count.
Yep.
So why not get paid for it?
Exactly. Because not to be like that. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be real. As a woman, I've had sex with men, and then all of a sudden here comes the cell phone being pulled out while I'm bent over, and they like, hold on, I gotta catch this on camera.
Yeah. And
at the end of the day, it's like, well, shit, like, you know how many videos I got just floating the fuck out there right now?
Yeah.
It's gonna be some good money. Like, not to be like that. I got one of my old clients that posted one of their shit on Twitter, and it's pinned on his account. And I'm like, hold on, wait, bro, can you send me that? Like, that'll be some good.
I'm saying, I'm like, shit, you already got it out there. Let me go make some money with the motherfucker. I'm saying, because to me, I think because even now that which we're gonna get into how you got to the content side of things, that you have a lot of girls that right now trying to do the fetish thing, and I'm like, y'all do realize that there's trends in porn. Just like you had a lot of BBWs doing feed or FE. That lasted for a year and a half. Then it moved on something. Last year, everybody wanted to do anal. This year, now they want to do fetish. Next year, what's next? DP. You know something. I'm gonna try to do more DP scenes because period. Because at the end of the day, everything runs in cycles. Period. And like you said, after a while of me seeing you fuck yourself, I'm going to see you get fucked at some point.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And like, that's why when I say like, when my webcamming people catch up to me and they see like, oh damn, like she's actually getting fucked now. Yeah. Now they're gonna see. Now they're gonna want to see like who I'm fucking. You know what I mean? Yeah. How I really get down, and it's gonna be like, I'm definitely gonna get like a good little pop because I was making it pretty decent as a webcammer. You know what I mean? And basically what to lead on to like getting into it, I was like, well, at the end of the day, like I'm already fucking for free. Yeah. And like I said, I already got videos from men that pulled out cameras and got their little shit, even if it's lost after all these years, they still have these videos. And even exes having videos of me like sucking their dick and like shit like that, on my freak shit. Next thing you know, it's like, well, damn, like I could have been just doing this whole entire time from the age of 18 and just been making some sort of money, finance something out of it.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, I remember even the Facebook groups. I don't know your age or anything. That what girls were doing was dropping little dick suck videos and fuck videos in the Facebook groups. Yeah. And then when you try to holler them about doing porn, I don't want people to see me. I don't want. Right. You just post a video on fucking Facebook, you idiot.
Exactly. How many?
In a group that had 10,000 people in it, and only 1,000 in the act. So you don't know if your boss in the same group, because it ain't like y'all go look at what members in the group.
Exactly. And it's even worse because now, they got screen record. So, you think something's private and exclusive. All they gotta do is, and they can record everything right off bat, So why not try and be like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and create in a way that I can be making something off of it.
Yeah. Because even to the point, if a girl started off by doing cell phone shit with her homeboy, I would think when you start making money, you kind of gonna want to professionalize it a little bit more.
Right. Upgrade.
Or to continue to make money. So let's talk about the first boy-girl scene, professional boy-girl scene you shot? You know,
Okay.
period. Which of course, obviously, probably with Thor.
Yes.
So tell me, because one, you had the pleasure of getting to know the person before you shot with them. That's one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two, it was already a liking. They weren't much. So tell me your experience of being in front of the camera, because it's one thing to do webcam. It's another thing to do a little cell phone video with your homie.
Right.
I know how Thor shoots. This is
Yeah.
professional as it gets.
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience.
So my experience, it was definitely like different. You know what I mean? Because like, don't get me wrong, I got my little shit. You know, like okay, like any other girl when they suck a dick, they close their eyes. His main thing, open them, open them,
Yeah,
open
yeah.
them. Look at you know what I mean? And like, don't look at me, look at the camera.
Yeah.
You know, to like make it realistic. And I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? And like little stuff, because like he'll even be getting on me like about like my posture, like
Yeah.
you know, shoulders back, and I'd be like, oh shit, like okay.
Yeah, cause you know the thing I used to hate girls do when y'all used to take pictures. This shit here.
Yep. He gets on me about that all the time. He calls me. Yes, he calls me for it. Because as soon as he'll pull out the camera, the first thing I do is.
Yeah, no, because what ladies don't realize is to lengthen you.
Yeah.
You do that to get the length.
And then like it's worse because like I got trapped. Like I'm kind of muscular, you know. So I got trap muscles from all them years of sucking dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Show that off so they can see all this. So see the collarbone.
Yeah.
Because some dudes are into necks. Believe it or not, they into necks. You know, every time I look at a girl neck, like, man, she got such a suckable, sexy ass neck. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, period. And speaking to a dude that love a woman that got a little, you know, tone to her, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shoot. So you also learn about positioning on camera, how to work the camera, because that's one of the things you didn't have to worry about when you was doing, let's just say, amateur stuff, amateur work.
Right. Yeah.
Sure. So what's some of the things that you learned? Because of course Thor is grooming you, because that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Girls got groomed by the producers and experienced male talent for the Hollywood shoots. So with you, what's some of the things that you learned on camera that now you kind of aware of that you wasn't aware of?
See, okay, so it wasn't just Thor that helped with that. Porter Rock has been like a really big one. I don't know if you know Porter Rock.
Once again, don't you ever come out your mouth and say a content creator. I hate when girls say that shit and you're a suck, goddammit, motherfucking top 10 dick.
But no, like he definitely like they both have been like a really big influence in my whole thing, because like they'll see little stuff and be like, oh no, like you need to do this and like angle it this way and like hold your posture like this, or like certain shit. They'll be like, you need to poke out your ass like this, and you know, like they'll make it funny and like comical for it stuff for me to remember and then put into place, you know. So now I'll catch myself where it'll be like, okay, like I'll go to like post for something, and then right off the bat I hear Thor and Porter Rock in my head, like this, poke it out, get it. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, you know, like I'm starting to get it together. I'm really starting to get it together. Like angling was one of my really big bad things, because like, you know, I'm a BBW, I'm thick, so I got like certain angles suits my body really well on camera, you know. So those are definitely things that have been like put in place to where I'm aware of these things now, you know. So I wasn't really figuring that like all of that really like mattered, you know what I mean? As long as it was shit that would like make a nigga wanna come. Like, see, you know.
What ladies don't understand, the little things that makes a scene great.
Right.
Because when ladies are filming the content creator way, you're not coming off as a sex symbol. You're just coming off as a hot thought that's sucking dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you do porn shoot, you're moving as if you're moving as a sex symbol.
Yeah.
It's methodic. From the ride of the dick to the doggy.
Yeah.
You know, period. You know, just like one of the things I had to do when I was on set, because Thor like me. He directs while we fucking.
Right.
You know, with little son. I'll be hitting the doggy style, the camera right in front of her. I was like, babe, let me see them pretty ass eyes. I'm not telling you to look back at me, dummy. Look up at the camera.
Yep.
You know, period. Because they want to see that
Yeah.
doggy style, you looking up with your titties hanging and they flopping in the goddamn breeze.
Yeah.
You looking up at the camera like,
Exactly. And,
you know,
and it was funny because like at first, like when Thor would do that, I'd be like, okay, like kind of figure it. And now, because like at first it was where I'd be like, huh? And he'll be like, you heard me. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Fix up right quick. Stand in position. You know? And now it's coming a lot more easily because I've been basically like doing it for a good little couple months now, you know, to where it's more on a professional, like you were saying, level, you know, to where I'm realizing all of the different aspects and things that are put into place that are needed to make a great video, you know, or a great scene, you know, to where people are like intrigued and like they'll want to keep coming back to that video. It's not just the one time, you know, because like I watch a lot of porn. And I have a lot of ones that are like things that I go back to. Like that scene with Pinky and Richard Mann when Pinky like way back. Yeah. I have been busting nuts to that video for years. Like shout out Pinky because she is like my role model.
I think she's half the industry's role model, male and female, honestly.
Yes, exactly. And like Richard Mann, like I even like went and tweeted him like went underneath his stuff. I'm like, look, I know you don't know me.
Oh no, y'all gonna end up working together because I tell people this. People look at who the fuck you fuck on camera. Right. And the reason why, because that tells how professional you are. Right. You working with Porter Rock, you working with Thor is going to open you up to other established male talent producers that are going to want to fuck with you because they know that she been groomed. She's ready. Yeah. You know, period. So, no, I wouldn't surprise them Richard, man, old ass be goddamn giving you the D. Surprised you ain't going to that BBW event he's having.
No, I haven't. But I will be in XVids. I will be at XVids in May. I already have everything set up other than like my room, but you know, the rooms is booked out right now. So we're trying so me and Thor are just trying to figure out our spot, but it'll be put together, you know. We're actually going to be doing that later today so we can have it set up. But yeah, it's definitely been like an eye opener to the whole like perspective of everything. Cause I've met a lot of different like people and like performers, and it's like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? I'm opening up more to the world and industry that I really need to be in instead of around these girls that just call themselves like escorts, you know? Yeah. And not a lot of these escorts is playing the game correct, you know? No.
Because see, also what you're learning,
they're trying to skim their way into the porn scene, you know?
Oh, no, you ain't got, baby, you talking to a dude that been in the business, well, male talent-wise, 15 years, well over 20 years in general. Yeah. A lot of girls use the escorting, excuse me, not escorting, use the porn to boost the escort price. Right. You know, period. Yeah. When I came in, that's what the thing, they won't try and do content. Now they try to do content and escort. You know, period. Yeah. And the thing of it is that your content can help you gain more clients because you basically advertising your skills to them. Yeah. You know, period. But at the same token, that test costs. Yep. And our job is to stay clean. That's how we make our money.
Exactly.
You know, period. So it's kind of like, you're right. It's a lot of it's been time in porn where they didn't want to deal with escorts because their biggest worry was would they come on set clean.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I've had guys, like just regular guys, because you know, like I'm still in the starting up like phase, you know. And I've literally had guys be like, oh, like, I'm trying to fuck with you, you know, like, whatever, like, trying to holler at me. And it's just like, can I, like, I'm not even going to sit here and try and fathom, like, can I trust you? Because at the end of the day, like, I get tested. And if I pop up on a dirty for a test, I'm not going to be able to shoot for a week, maybe 2. You know what I mean? Or however long, depending on what you got. I ain't trying to risk none of that. I'm good. I'll stay celebrate right here with my toys, like I've been doing, or let Thor blow my back.
I'm saying because to be honest with you, the test only is good as the last person you fucked. Because as much as these people talk about the test only tell you that you were clean for the last 30 days. It didn't tell you what you were clean the last 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, period. Because even though you might take the test the day before a shoot, you have a motherfucker that sit there after they take the test go fuck something raw.
Right.
It might be dirty and brought that shit on set. You know, period. Yeah, I see the shadow. Hey, Thor.
You hear him? He said he sees the shadow. Hey, Thor.
That's my dude. He'll be on the show. Don't worry, ladies. He'll be back on the show very soon. Because I know y'all been asking, like, when we that sexy bald-headed Irishman gonna come back? But so now with that being said, because you didn't work with top talent, how do you choose your talent and what do you base it off of for you to work with on a content trade? We're not worried about paid gig because paid gig is a totally different level.
Right.
Because
yeah.
you don't get to choose.
I'm not even on that level yet. Just to like put it out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
Because I'm real. You know what I mean?
Blush erotica. Summertime, we better hit up. But go ahead.
I'm not even on that level yet. But I have been looking at like BBW Highway and stuff. I'm not sure how all that's gonna go down, but whenever those things come my way, you know, I'm perfectly fine with being open, you know, and having the conversations and being able to put it in place, you know. But the only person that I shoot with right now is Thor, you know, and it's gonna be like that for a pretty decent minute until
what you're doing is what I call the blueprint. You have yourself a resident male talent that you can get all the content that you need. Because Thor can do role play, he can do different type scenes that you might sexually need.
All that.
Yeah. Then you deal with other established male talent just to beef up your resume and to give variety to your site. But you always go back to that resident male talent because one, you know where his dick been, and two, because y'all already have that chemistry established. The way you know the scene's gonna be fire. Because you're not guaranteed, even though you might talk to that male talent, you might not be guaranteed to have a fire scene because he might be off that day.
Right.
You know, so when you do look at male talent that might hit you, because I know they probably some, what do you take into account for you to say and say, yeah, I do content trade with you, or I would consider it?
Well, basically, like the things that I look at are, okay, are there scenes like professional looking? You know what I mean? Basically, off the game that I'm kind of getting from Thor. You know, do their scenes look like it's just based off of their cell phone? And even if it is from just their cell phone, does it look like a decent scene? You know what I mean? Do I think that they're gonna shoot my body right because they shoot with a lot of skinnier girls? You know what I mean? Just okay. Do they shoot a big load? Because like those are like I'm trying to get some really good like cum shot scenes in, you know, because a girl likes it nice cum shot. Paint me.
I like you. I would enjoy shooting with you.
You know, like I'm open to those things, and I'm also open to like I have fetishes and things that I like personally myself. So if I could find some people that are also into those same fetishes to kind of kick like niches for people to understand like what I like and what I'm into, and also be able to reach out to my fans that also like those things, you know, because, you know, when they like a freak nasty, they're perfectly fine with being open to freak nasty, you know. and not be turned away and be like, oh, she did that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch too many of her videos. I'm gonna have to be skeptical on the ones that I buy.
The point is now, that's what they want. They want the freak ass. They want the rough sex, the BDSM, anal, gangbang, and all that.
That's gonna surprise them and then make them nut right quick and be like, damn it, I wasn't ready. She got me again.
So which means that what fetishes are you into?
So I'm into like piss play. I'm into like choking, like bondage, you know.
She's a submissive. Oh.
Yes, fuck me in my ass. You know, you can tie me up, have me hanging and just come fuck me again. I like being throat fucked, you know. Head is one of my main ordeals.
Yeah,
I like girls
I've seen
too.
the videos. I'm very impressed.
Yes, I like girls too. You know, I'm into doing like submissive or like dominant play with girls, strap-on scenes. Because I haven't done a strap-on scene. I'm looking for a girl for a strap-on scene, or even me and Thor. Because we get out like that.
Are you wearing the strap or you being strapped or a combination?
Oh no, either or, because I can switch.
Giselle Lane, Princess Dandy. I can go down the list of girls you can.
See, because like I've always like one of my like I feel like what started me wanting to do strapped.
Marley. Hannah Carter and Marley Moore. Yes. Strap the fuck out your ass.
But like I think what got, because at first I always wanted to just strap somebody, you know what I mean? Strap on fuck a girl, you know, whatever. But then I started watching Pinky put that strap on them and get girls, and I'm like, oh my god,
she fucks like a dude.
Yes, do me too.
I'm sorry. There's no way I can watch a girl on girl now. It's a strap on. Pinky the fuck. I can't watch a sister off a double-headed dildo. That shit boring as fuck. Give me a girl with some
double-headed dildo is not my like forte.
I try to keep running the girls with big dick energy. See, I knew it was the reason why I wanted to interview you. I could just sense it off the picture. Oh my god! So other words, you also looking to do a gangbang as well, right?
Oh yeah, of course. That's
okay.
Like.
How many dudes be your perfect gangbang?
Well, I'm pretty. 12, 13. Line them up.
That is more than size of what
give me the crew.
Not no, because about some 3 or 4 dudes. I've been like,
huh?
I'm like, what? I'm used to women sitting there talking about 10, 20.
No.
Do a room. They talk about some 3 to 4. I'm like, you modest as hell.
Exactly. You ain't ready. I'm trying to get cock drunk. Like, so just,
oh my god. Yeah, I see you gonna get cock drunk. You talking about 10 dicks. It's probably dicks you gonna run into. So with you, so how often do y'all film so you can keep up with your updates?
So we film at least 4 times a week. Even though off camera we be doing more than that. So sometimes it'll be like, oh, hold on, we need to catch this one. So a lot of times it just be like off the, you know, but we be doing a lot of like 4 times a week, but a lot of times some of like the extra ones that be coming out are just off the whim.
Now I'm gonna ask you this because
you got going on in the vicinity.
Because we know that you work with Thor a lot, and I know Thor has caught in hell for being called the King of Spades, which I find so fucking funny and hilarious that people actually have an issue with it, especially black women or black men.
Right.
I had a complete argument on his behalf with a black.
Oh, I believe it.
Dog, and I'm sitting there like, I thought the point is for white people to worship us. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? I don't get it.
Because it doesn't fathom to me. Like when he first started like telling me about it and like bringing it to my attention, it was like, but where does the women in this picture step in? Because basically now I'm feeling as if still in society as black women with that topic where we don't have a voice. Well, guess what? This one's finna speak up. It's not that. Because at the end of the day, like, it's funny because people's main thing that they like to stigmatize is, oh, well, just because they fuck black women doesn't mean that they're not racist, which is the worst word that you can use.
Actually.
But, oh, just because they fuck with black women don't mean that they're not racist. But a real racist isn't going to want to fuck them. They're not going to have the urge to fuck them. They wouldn't even want to have a conversation or look at you, pay you no mind, be around you, let alone stick their dick in you.
And here's the funny part. The guy that had the argument with, you won't even fuck a goddamn dark-skinned fucking sister. Yeah, I
So
said,
who are you to talk?
Colorism ass.
So
the
who are
only
you
thing
to
you
talk?
fuck dark-skinned is your goddamn wife. Everything else is fucking red bone and Hispanic. Shut the fuck up. But yet, this man has been putting black girls on ever since. Shooting black girls that y'all motherfuckers don't want to shoot. Stop playing.
Exactly.
That's why I got love for that dude. Shit. He wanted to shoot with my wife. You goddamn right. I love
that
this
part.
No, because God been wondering, do you get flack because you work with him? Not him, but because like I said, when a guy looks at your Twitter feed, they see white dick, light skinned dick. You feel me? So do you catch flack?
I've never worked with Puerto Rock. I've never worked with Puerto Rock. Okay. Only Thor. So that's why I say I'm only shooting with strictly Thor and only Thor. You know what I mean? And I make sure that that's like clear to some people because I've already had people like ask me to collab, you know, but I got trust where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm cool, you know, because I don't know how you're running your system and how you do things. And I know from just being around people who watch and or have produced porn, because I know other people outside of Thor that have like actually produced porn and like worked in the field and all that, you know what I mean? And I've always kind of had like an interest in the porn scene and the porn industry and how things went. And I would ask questions, you know, as any person should.
Yeah.
So basically, like, I'm already knowing how people get down and dirty, you know what I mean? Like to shortcut people or give one person a paid shoot of a certain price and then another person is getting lesser, you know, and I'm not finna play with none of that. You know, I want it to all be equal, and it's not, and I want you to know that I'm very talented because I got plenty of people that come back and always have and always will. So you can't tell me that my performance is bad.
Yeah, because the reason why I say it, because I know that when they look, a lot of the brothers might think that you only going to work with a white dude,
right?
Or you will only shoot with Thor, or what have you. Sometimes we get pigeonholed into a position. Like I use myself as an example. It took me forever to get to a small girl because every time I hit up a small girl, they look at my feet and see BBWs. And you sure that I'm your type? That's the dumbest question you could ever ask me. Because if I hit you up, apparently you are my type.
Exactly.
You know, period. So do you catch flack?
See, I don't think I've gotten that far to be able to catch any of that yet, you know, or have experienced it. That's other good. Than when I made a comment under one of Richard Mann's photos, or I think it was a video or something. I don't remember. But I don't know. I believe it was a fan or like just like a troll account or something, you know. And they were like, "Oh, like I don't think that he would shoot with that he'd be interested in shooting with somebody like you." My reply, because Thor tried to tell me like, "Oh, like don't feed into it." I'm like, no, like I want to give like a little slight feedback. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be professional. I'm still gonna be cool about it. I was like, well, let him make that decision.
Yeah.
You know, because I've seen him shoot with plenty of African American women.
African American women and
BBWs. Yeah. So you can't tell me that I'm not gonna be part of the scale, especially once he actually sees you know, who I truly am, and that I'm cool, calm, and collect, and you know.
I mean, don't get it twisted.
I'm trying
There
to do
are male talents that will fuck a BBW on camera, will not fuck them on camera.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that's true. And a lot of times, y'all dumbass BBWs want to break your neck to go shoot with these motherfuckers, then feel some type of way when they don't tag your ass or even post a video.
Right.
But you should have known better by shooting this motherfucker. I had a female paid a male talent that you go on his page, you will never see a BBW, but you gonna pay this motherfucker $500 for a scene.
Yeah. See,
that's the stupidity shit. See?
right. But that's why I do my research and my homework on these people that that I would even like fathom. You know what I mean? Or if they make an offer, guess what? The first thing I'm doing, scrolling down your feed.
Now I'm gonna ask you this: what if he hasn't shot a BBW yet, and he wants you to be his first BBW he shot? Cause that might actually happen now. Don't get it twisted. Cause you're a good looking.
I know. I believe it. I believe it. You know, but I understand that it could be like a good position to be put in.
Yeah.
I'd probably be open to it depending on what type of niche or like what they're giving and quality of video. You know what I mean? But it would still be where, okay, I'd have to have my own camera guy because I need to be shot a certain way. You know? And we're going to trade the raw and then also the edited, you know? So I can still have both to play with at the end of the day. But it would all just depend on the person and like what I really see in potential. You know what I mean? Because all women have that intuition, and if I'm getting the gut feeling that like,
it ain't right. I ain't ready with it. But see, they come to the escort side too, because I tell anybody, God's greatest early warning system was given to a woman was woman intuition. If your gut don't feel right, I don't give a fuck if the motherfucker came to the door, you open it.
Exactly.
You know, period. So with that, people, you know we came to that time of the show. Where the pussies go dry, the dicks go limp. Let's talk about the business. So now, before that, of course, you were doing the webcam, you were doing the escorting, and now you're doing the content, which now you got different platforms. Did you realize how much work it took for this shit before you got in it?
Well, like I said, I've kind of always had like those people that were in the industries that were already behind the scenes. Like they were never on camera, you know what I mean? But they were always behind the camera or on the scene to be able to help orchestrate everything. So I've kind of already like picked up a lot of things over time and put them in placement of what I'm doing. But now it seems as if everything's like coming together, you know what I mean? And everything's starting to line up. And hopefully within like the next 2 to 3 years that it'll just be, you know, right off bat instead of, okay, hold on, I need to pick up a piece here, pick up a piece here, pick up a piece here. Call somebody and be like, hold on, I don't understand how the fuck this shit work. Like, I barely just learned like 2 days ago that you can put videos on cue to fucking drop. I'm sitting there busting my ass after working my other 2 jobs and sitting there before bed like, okay, I gotta get this one up. Okay, next day I gotta go get this one up, you know, and putting shit together and trying to get it out like that. Now I'm like, oh, well, like you can just place it and it just goes.
Going about your business. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shoot. So when it comes to what's some of the things that Thor taught you, because him being experienced in the industry, not just on film side, but also promoting and marketing. What's some of the tips that he gave you to help you market yourself and promote yourself on social media and to the masses?
So one of his main things was consistency and the authenticity of like my photos or like the clip of what I'm posting. So like if I'm posting a video, make it just enough to where like, okay, for the one where I'm in the shower and I'm pushing back against the dildo,
Mm-hmm.
He basically was like, okay, you give him just enough to where it's like, once you start like stroking and getting into the move on that dildo,
Yeah.
cut it.
Mm-hmm.
And then make him be like, damn, this bitch got me again. Now I gotta go see what the full video looked like. You know?
So do y'all do role play scenes?
Me and Thor, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we do role play scenes. We do little role play scenes and like little stuff like that. Or even just like, we're like, because I'm a submissive. So
Mm-hmm.
he's like Dom Daddy, like just talking dirty to me, like, crazy shit. And like,
Mm-hmm.
personally, I like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So everything fits and intermingles well and together. So we don't just be trying to make like scenes. We try and have it feel more realistic,
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh my God, this is like really how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, not to be like that, that's how I am. So like, I try and be like real with how I shoot.
Yeah, because one, especially y'all doing BDSM stuff, y'all playing to the niche of BDSM, which is a
Yeah.
very lucrative niche and very small community,
Uh-huh.
but very loyal,
Right.
period, and everything. So now, what people don't really talk about is there's a mental aspect to this business,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm pretty sure Thor talked to you about or what have you, where it's physical and mental prep for a scene.
Yeah.
So, what is your mental prep for when verse? Now, understand this. What I mean by mental prep, so people can understand this, because my smokers know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about. It's a difference between we're just fucking or we're filming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what is your mental prep when it comes film time?
So personally, with me, especially since I've already done like escorting,
Mm-hmm.
and with how I am on like my own personal like sexual basis,
Mm-hmm.
I go into things looking at it as it's just sex. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like, I don't have any extra like connections, you know what I mean? I'm still
Mm-hmm.
gonna play with you and do like the interacting and like make it fun,
Mm-hmm.
to like keep things spicy and have you on edge on like, oh, like what is this bitch really gonna do? Like, I could tell she freaky. Like, what type of basis of freaky she finna get down on? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like, what she finna hit me with?
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically where like my mental prep is like, I still try and keep that like fun and entertaining, but
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, like let you know, like, okay, if it's cool, you know what I mean. If the dick is good and like we make a shoot a scene or like want to have fun off camera,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. But like, it's gonna stay strictly business at the end of the day, because I don't want to tie myself into a relationship, because I've already had problems with past relationships where, oh, they think they're finna run my money. Oh, they think they're finna run, oh, you only get to shoot with just me. Or,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm finna block you out from going to these different platforms and avenues. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need any of that, because I'm really trying to build something serious here.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's basically we're like, okay, don't get me wrong, we could play around, we
Mm-hmm.
could have fun, but we're still gonna I'm still
See,
gonna make it to where you're comfortable and I'm
mm-hmm.
giving you comfortable cues to where you can touch me, you can play with me, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But once it comes to you trying to be like anything past the line of like
Mm-hmm.
relationship or situationship, or
Mm-hmm.
you trying to run my funds, it's not gonna get you far, brother.
Me personally, this is my thought on fucking off camera.
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't do it. Now, in the case of you and Thor, this is a BDSM submissive dom relationship. That's different because there was something that was established before y'all got on camera.
Yeah.
Period. This is how I look at it. I'm already getting the fucking pussy without having to go through the hassle of trying to holler.
Yeah.
What more than fuck do I need?
Exactly. And not to be
Yeah.
like that, without all those extra ties, you can still get the pussy.
Yeah.
So why do we need like an extra like label or intertanglement of feelings and just extra, because then it's gonna be where I'm gonna have it where the person's gonna be like, oh well, while you were shooting with that person, you moaned a little bit too loud, or you did this, or you scored
I
it while you
had a
was on your back,
female that
and
I've
you
never
ain't never
fucked
did
off
that for
camera and tell
me.
me she was in love with me. Glad I
One
ain't
more.
fuck her ass off camera. Knowing I got a wife, I'm in love with you. I want you to lead, teach you. I'm like, we never even had a cup of coffee, let alone fuck off
Right.
camera. How the hell you call feelings? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, that's what I mean, because I said this before. I said a lot of reasons why a lot of females go with the fetish, because they don't want to fuck nobody. The reason why they don't want to fuck nobody, because they don't know how to differentiate sex from feelings.
Right.
You know, period.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, part of being, that's the reason why escorts and webcammers and swingers are more successful in this business, because they already know how to do that versus these dumb motherfuckers that's content creators that want to be on OnlyFans, fuck every dude, fuck everybody off camera, catch feelings, but then guess what ends up happening? I gotta take my class off of this. Nobody wants a hoe on set.
Exactly.
And trust me, if you think dudes don't talk about your dumb ass,
Oh, of course they do.
yeah. Oh,
Not too
dog, all
much.
you got to
Men
do is
talk a
just
little bit
damn
more than
film, but
women
she'll
do.
fuck you off camera all night.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why you ain't getting bookings. Because
Exactly.
producers don't want that shit, because they're going to be worried that you're going to be trying to fuck the cameraman.
Yep. You sitting there giving him a winky eyes and shit.
They'll be
The
like,
come
oh,
fuck me face.
yeah, because much work started to happen now, and motherfuckers, new chlamydia, now you got to
Oh
swab
gosh.
the asshole and the mouth and the pussy.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's shit. It's more scarier now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's
So,
one thing that people like seem to like try and forget about, because it's like, oh, okay, you done went and you had scenes with this person and you fuck with them, and then after that you want to go fuck on whoever else you got on the sidelines that ain't in the industry that you going and fucking on. You know what I mean? And then you go back and dip back into the industry on a clean test because you're like, oh well, I get tested all the time. No, sweetie, it don't work that way.
No.
Because you can
Because
process something real quick.
yeah,
And not
because
and not all
it don't take
not
much.
all juices mixed.
No, they don't. You know, period. Plus, let's not talk about pH balance, because
Oh
not
yeah.
all dudes clean their dick properly,
Uh-uh.
clean their balls properly. Some of y'all females don't know how to clean your pussy properly, but I don't want to go there.
You know,
I don't want to go there.
exactly.
Some of y'all
And it's
motherfuckers don't
oh
introduce you before
well.
you go on set.
Yeah. Like you came in here just right pussy.
Right, be the motherfucker, but you want him to eat your pussy. To start off the scene.
Or the men that come in, you know, sweaty bald, still
And
moist.
ready to shoot. They
And
ain't went to the bathroom to
dick
wash
hard
off.
in their hand and they ready. Like, come suck it. Wait, lick the balls first. Like, you realize
Right,
that's the
man. Every time
smelliest
before
part?
I shot that thing, I don't give a fuck. I took a shower that damn morning. I washed the fuck up. I'm like,
Yes, exactly. You have to.
ain't no way in here. I don't give a damn. I was butt naked walking in that motherfucker. Your balls sweat.
Exactly.
But no, but that's the reason why, like, I tell females iron sharpens iron.
Right.
Once, this is just my opinion. Once you fuck Thor, you should never fuck another content creator. If it ain't an established male talent, you shouldn't even waste your time, honestly.
Oh, I believe it completely.
You know, period. And I know a lot of you content creator guys hate me saying that, but it's fucking true. Until you become a fucking professional, you shouldn't be fucking with any professional talent, because you
Yeah.
don't know how to work the profession. Sorry.
Yeah. Because like I've already had a lot of like regular just content creators
Yeah.
be like, oh hey, you know, like I'm in Bakersfield, Anaheim, you know, whatever. And I'd like to shoot with you. And it's just like, well, I only shoot with Thor. And even with your level of what you got going on, I see you're doing just cell phone. You know what I mean? And you're doing all these different girls and all this other stuff that's going on. And it's like a lot of guys, I've had a lot of guys from like LA hit me up and be like, oh, you know, like I'd like to shoot with you. And it's just like, well, can I even trust like your system on how you're getting down.
And that's very important that you said that, because a lot of girls just go off the test. They don't take into account how he moves offset.
Exactly. Are you safe to be around? Because like I don't smoke weed, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. You know what I mean? So a lot of these people that like even regular guys that I've talked to will be like, oh, well then like you're boring. Like what do you do for fun? You know? And it's like, I'm sorry, I don't have to be high on drugs to be a horny fucking freak or drunk to be perfectly fine with swallowing your dick down and just being like, hey, like, let me suck your dick, you know, like, I will literally just suck your dick and be perfectly fine with it.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta smoke before I shoot, so. I gotta smoke before I don't drink. I smoke. I drink that day. It might take me forever to come, or you know, I blaze a blunt.
That part. Like I don't mind other people partaking. You know what I mean? Like even if I went to go shoot with somebody and that's what they do, go ahead. That's what you do. But don't try and force me to try and be on the same level as you, because it's not going to be compatible. Because I'm a freak without it.
Shit, as long as you let me slap the ass, goddamn, and rub on some titties, we good. Fuck, you ain't got to smoke shit.
And guess what? You finna get all that.
Because I mean, even to me, it's like this is the thing that they always, tell females, because what's interesting is that you got brought in by Thor. Yeah. Period. Speak to having someone that's experienced, known, and establishing the industry, giving you guidance, versus someone that just stepping into business and have none.
See, like, I don't know, because even when I first originally like tried, when I was living in my mom's house and I had like no guidance and I'm sitting there like shooting shit in the bathroom, like I'm gonna be honest with you, the one where I'm on the floor with my shorts pulled to the side, that's at my mom's house. So it's like little shit like that, like he seen it and he was like, oh, like that's a pretty decent like video, you know what I mean? That's good content. But he was like, but there's certain things that you have to do to make it seem even more professional, you know what I mean? And make it even more attractive, and just where like you'll be catching people's eye and they'll be like, oh, like I gotta watch more of her, you know?
Yeah, because even to the point that girls don't understand. See, also the other thing that you got to your disposal is a guy that actually know how to do photography, can take pictures. Yeah. So which means that you get professional looking pics. And a lot of females, these content creators don't understand, to make money, you got to look like money. The more professional you look, the more money you make in the long run. Not short term. Long run. Period. So how has it been transitioning to doing the pretty girl pictures, we like to call them, versus you just doing fucking selfies or what have you?
So it's a lot more work. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I gotta hit certain angles and, certain lighting, and be sure that like, okay, I'm holding certain postures or like doing certain poses, and just like really trying to be more like natural instead of having it be like pose, you know? So then people are like, oh, okay, like that seems as if it's just like a natural photo, not that she's being like coached to take photos, like, because even when I first, like, even in some of my first photos, like you can tell like I'm obviously like kind of stiff, like, okay, so AVN. My first time being like in a real like porn scene event, so they're like, he's like, oh, take a photo with me. And first what he did is he was like, go out and they're gonna take photos of you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So he's coaching me on the sidelines to pose for these photos. And the one part that is relentless I don't know who shot photos for AVN and posted them online, but they did me dirty for one of my pictures. I'm all. And I'm like, they picked that picture out of all of them. Okay, fine. But that was my main start on understanding that I need to be more natural in my photos and flow with it. Have that sexy energy that just gives it off instead of having to be like, okay, 1, 2, like instead of just be like trying to like catch it, flow with it. You don't have to
because sometimes the best pictures are natural, like just the way the hair falls on her face.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes I catch a girl just move. I said, no. Move back with just the way you would. Let me take that. Because just the way that she looked or what have you. Period. And 2, also the professional pictures to me are more of a show stealer because especially people know what I'm talking about. You get tired of looking at the same bullshit on your thread. What stops me is when I see a professional pic.
Right.
Ooh, that look nice. Period. Because it's like a magazine. It's no different than if you in the grocery store, you have to walk by the magazine stand and a cover just happened to catch your attention.
Right.
It's the same thing with the Twitter feed. Yeah. That's why I tell any female, I don't give a damn. Even the influence, even the female podcasters such as Mandy B and them take fucking professional pics. That should tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sitting there looking at podcasters like, how the hell y'all take goddamn pretty girl pics? Y'all podcasters.
Yeah.
What you say, babe? Hold on. Yeah.
I said it's not even just like a porn thing. Like, and that's what I had to realize. It's not just like a porn star thing or just a model thing. It's an all over. Like if everybody took their photos in that way, you'd be more eye catching. You'd be more pleasing to the eye to be able to attract. Like, oh damn, like hold on, wait, like I need to go see a little bit more of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it says something. It's a statement. I'm professional. I take this serious. I deserve you to pay that $24.99. This, that, and the third. Period. Because the simple fact of that, you're playing into the fact that you technically is a celebrity. When you start doing porn, you technically are a celebrity because you can be recognized.
Yeah.
So they want to, because you're a celebrity and you want to be taken seriously as a professional, because technically it's a business, people. Because if you're making money off of it, it's a business. It's no different than, trust me, it's a difference even on the escort side. When they scrolling down looking for that girl, they're looking for that professional looking pic that looks sexy as fuck. Like, let me call her.
Yep.
Period. So
let me definitely hit her up.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, speed that you 5'7", okay. Because it's something I noticed you ain't done, and I know Thor listening in. Thor, get her ass some damn heels, man. We need to see some open-toe heels, man. 5'7" with them sexy chocolate legs. We need to see them in heels and thigh-high stockings. I'm just saying.
He's actually not here right now, but I will definitely put that note in.
Let him know that, because I'm sorry, you got pretty ass legs. I'd love to see you in thigh-high stockings. I'd love to see you in some heels. Period. Because girls got away from that of wearing heels during a porn shoot because of the OnlyFans. Once again, I call it lazy booking. In the words of my man Jim Cornette, because I'm sorry, that's part of the course of being a sex symbol. Is wearing heels. Yeah. When you look at the girls on the red runway, they're not barefooted, motherfucker. Even though they might be in lingerie or bathing suit, they're wearing fucking heels.
Right.
Yeah. So I love to see your sex ass in heels, girl. Real. That pretty ass smile. See, I got a little crush on that this motherfucker. I can't wait to bring you back on the show. I can't wait to have you in the premium smoke room so we can see them titties. Yeah.
Nice.
See, she's showing you just a little bit. We can't show too much because this is a regular episode. But you know, in the premium smoke, she gonna pull them things out for us. You feel me?
Big time.
No doubt. So, oh my goodness. So I done held you up here for an hour, and I know y'all got some shit to do because you looking all sexy and stuff and everything. So with that being said, baby girl, we know you coming back because a lot we ain't talked about. There's a lot that my fans gonna want to hear more of. So can I call you a smoke buddy?
Yes, you can.
And y'all heard it first. She'll be back on the Smokers Lounge, and we will have her in the premium smoke room. Y'all know what the fuck it is. $4.99 a month for a premium podcast for you to enjoy. More uncensored, more uncandid, more wilder. Titty might pop out. A popsicle might go in the mouth. You know, you don't know unless you subscribe to what happens in the premium smoke room. Stays in the premium smoke room. So with that being said, Miss Black.
Yes.
Miss Brittany Black, black, all dressed in black, with that nice fat ass. Tell everybody where they can spend that money on you.
Spend your money on me. Open your wallet. OnlyFans, many vids, and also I have a dark fans. So you know you can open up your plethora wherever you like it. You know, I'll hit you with the different kinks and things, fetishes that you may be looking for.
So y'all heard it. Y'all go spend that money and see Thor tear that good pussy up, people. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You haven't learned anything. Smoke this over. Miss Brittany Black, say goodbye to my smokers.
Bye, guys. I enjoyed being a smoker with you guys tonight.
Yes, and she will be back, people. Stay tuned.
Yes, most definitely.